to my heart. Oh, good morning. Good Friday morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay. Thank you so much for joining in. I have got my coffee going, and I hope you do too. Shall I subscribe? You know what? That would just make my day. I love it when you subscribe. I don't have as many subscribers as I might like, and that would just make my day. Spoke. Thank you. Hello to you. Hello to all of you. Let's see here. Well, it is a Friday morning, and it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. My alarm didn't go off, but I didn't need an alarm. Let's see here. I'm going to do a Bible verse called, it's Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope in a future. As I've been writing lately, I've been doing too many I don't know if it's been too many, but just stuff that just fills up the page. And so I want to put a little less today. So, for I know, I want less. And you know what? I don't like how I did that. So I'm going to take that card. Let's see here. And go a little. So maybe I didn't follow through. For I know. Let me do that. For I know. Plans. That's right. Restart that thing. I just have to, you know, if I sometimes if I get way down in it, you know, I got a lot on the paper. I like to finish it. But you know, if you got that one line on there, and you might as well throw the card out. See, the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Appreciate that, Miss Karen. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Appreciate you being here, everybody. Ran that over a little bit. Declares the Lord. I know you guys have places to be, things to do. So I think I'm going to go to the art store today and get some new pens, get some more pens. I have hundreds of pens. Plans to, but I need something different. I don't know plans to prosper you. So I think I'm going to drive into Fort Worth and probably go. There's a place over there, an easel art, I think. I'm going to go by there. It's a good little store. And see what they have. And then I'm thinking I'm going to probably run over to the Arts District, and I've been wanting to get over to the needs to prosper you and not. go to the Kimball Art Museum. Plans to give you hope in the future. So I'll probably be doing that. I really like that part of town. It's a beautiful part. So many. Of course, the Amon Carter Museum is pretty cool. Plans to give you hope. I'm just really wanting to run off to the right today. I don't know why. Plans to give you hope. Plans to give you hope. I made some coffee. Like I said, it's going now. And I want to see how it is. It's like this. I didn't have any regular ground coffee. And so it's like one of those espresso blends. And I don't use that, but my kids do. They've got one of those fancy machines. But it's all the coffee I've got in the pantry. So we'll see how that goes in the future. Jeremiah. You know what? Let me go grab that cup of coffee. I'll be right back. You should get your cup of coffee too. Hey man, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's better than I thought. Okay, Jeremiah. $29.11. That, if I mentioned it, but that verse was actually my wife's favorite verse. That was what she always carried that with her. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. She loved that verse. I do too. Find great hope in this. I've had my kids home the last starting over. I like restart that thing. It's like starting a song in the wrong key. You know that's a good analogy. I don't know if it's an analogy. Is it? Anyway, you know what I mean. But yeah, actually, that's really good. I don't know how many times. I mean, it happens. I'll start a song over, and realize I'm in the wrong key. It's and usually it's the best thing to do. I mean, 90% of the time. Sometimes you just, if you really got the groove going, and you're singing too low or something, you just try to own it, and then just sing on through. So I like that, but it's so true. Now I can do that if I'm just doing the music myself, but if I have somebody singing with me or something and they're struggling, well, we've got to stop and find that key for sure. But if I'm singing, and I think I've said this, if I'm singing, usually I'm singing so I can play my guitar. And if I'm playing my guitar, I'm playing it so I can sing. Sing so I can play, and play so I can sing. All right. Anyway, I'm going to be... my daughter, she's going to leave here this morning and head to one of my favorite places, over to Nashville, Tennessee, and do her thing over there. So she's been here for the last 6 weeks or so. Since we lost her mother, lost my wife, and it has been a true blessing having her here. And I'm so glad that she's going to be able to move forward here. We're all moving forward. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. That's right. I always like to say it's going to be okay. It's going to all be okay no matter what. It really is. He knows. God knows. And has... I mean, even if we struggle with this idea that God exists, there's a plan for your life. I'm just saying. Okay. I won't keep you much longer. I'm gonna start adding something other than the blue, but I'm operating much like it's the David Sawyer way. It's just it's like whatever is available. You know what? Ooh, yeah. We could even put, you'll never see this, but see, I'm really going to mess it up. We can even put a little bit of coffee in there. How about that? Yeah. No. You know coffee, but ooh, let's try this. Let's see what happens if I go like this. You can't see this now. Now this is let me get a sip of it first. Oh, man. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. So we'll just go. Now, I don't know exactly how it will turn out, but we'll just try it. The problem with doing it live like this is you really have to kind of see the finished product when you do the coffee. I have done the coffee stains before. Hey, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to do I won't do the sides here, but I'm going to do the top with my espresso blend coffee. Let me get another sip of it. Hang on. You know, that's a pretty good black coffee. I love it, actually. I'm a bee grooving till the world stops. Who is that calling me Super Dave? Is that Willie Bob? Or is that... Who is that? Hey, Fabian. Hey, Fabian. Man, I love seeing you here. How are you doing? I miss y'all so much over there. Of course, you're not at Mark Marietta anymore, are you? Yeah, Karen, you'd like this coffee, I think. Maybe not after we dip something in. Again, I have. This was just a thought, a quick idea of dipping that just now. But I do actually I do that a lot when I make. I don't know. They're, a lack of a better word, they're shadow boxes, and I'll kind of distress the paper and stuff, and so I'll often use coffee to stain it. But I'm sure haven't ever done it on here. But what happens is, so it really looks cool when it dries, you know. And if you can just stick it in there and pull it right out when it dries, it gives you a nice kind of a nice distinctive line, and I kind of like that. And it also helps. There's different papers that work better than others. This works fairly good. Now, one thing that you get into with this is like, so I used Sharpies mostly on that, but if you use like a water-soluble marker, sometimes I do that. I'm picking up markers and just using the first thing that's there, but if you use a water-soluble marker, it kind of smears the ink. You can't really see. But anyway, so if you get that coffee way up into the letters, it messes it up, or your dots. But you can see how these dots are pretty much staying steady in, you know, what I put on the paper. All right, y'all. I am gonna go over to Fort Worth today and do some stuff. Appreciate all of your comments. Karen spoke. I'm sorry when I mispronounce your names. Thea spoke. Let Blue, Karen, Fabian. Man, I hope you're doing all right, and you just be in touch with me anytime. I bet you're aren't you, Fabian? Aren't you due for a cruise? Aren't y'all? Don't y'all go on a big Disney cruise or something? Thank you, Karen. I love knowing you're out there too. Okay, y'all have a great day, and always pop in when you can. Thank you so much. Bye. Hey, Mickey. I sign off, and then Mickey said, Mickey, you know I'm grateful for y'all. I love y'all. All right, tell Randy hello, and y'all take care. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.